Hey guys, welcome to another video on the JB and Millie channel. So guys, today I'm doing another Jurassic World Evolution playthrough, and I guess this is a really good demonstration of what to do when it all goes wrong. So this island was going wrong, like really badly. Dinosaurs were literally escaping left, right and centre, and it was costing that much to get them returned and everything put back to normal, that we were just in the negative figures so badly, to the point where this is what we're having to do. I am literally demolishing the entire park, and then we're going to take it from step one. So you'll have seen in our last video what kind of happens, what it looks like when things aren't quite right. And so, yeah, this is how we are going to approach fixing this. So let me just check that this is on its way. Transport teams. Select and sell dinosaur. Okay, and then from there it's just a case of demolishing things so we can set it all up in a more reasonable fashion. So I feel like maybe this is what I should have done right from the beginning. So, you know, your second island, you literally, when you arrive, it's pre-built for you really, but things are damaged, things need repairing. And I feel like that should have been kind of a notion in itself, that we should have really hit factory reset, and I wish I had. But it's okay, we are going to manage, we're going to bring this back, and it's just an opportunity to kind of review what to do when things go wrong. So, unless I'm mistaken, everything is now clear. We shouldn't have any dinosaurs left on this island. Like I said, this has literally been hard factory reset. Okay. This may be an extreme way to fix this, but I do think it's going to fix it. Okay. Let's see, because look, what else is there still here? Okay. Okay, so that's all the electric removed, I believe. So, oh my goodness, I barely recognise this place now. But maybe that's good, you know, like I said, really things were wrong when we first arrived on the island. And this is our chance to kind of fix them. So we need to get rid of these fences. We had this fence down the middle here. Okay, so this is a blank island. The gates are closed. And we have a few $1 million here to bring this park back to life. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to landscape this so it's completely blank so I can see what I'm doing. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is what I wish I'd done before when, you know, I first got the game. Like, first got this island. So I'm going to try and keep everything, every type of dinosaur to some extent. Obviously there's a couple of missions where we won't be able to do that, but I'm going to try and keep everything in separate enclosures. Okay. So now we should be able to see what we're doing. The first kind of dinosaur that I want to get is a Triceratops. So for those of you that follow the channel, you know that they are literally my favourite. So the type of fencing I'm going to use is just the standard steel fence here. We'll give them half the water supply. Okay. And bring that across to here. So this is still quite similar to what we had before, which in a way is good. I'm quite happy with it. So this space here is going to be for a few Triceratops. I'm going to put in a few little trees here for them. And we're going to demolish that. Okay, so next things to do. I'm just trying to be cautious of how much financially we have for this project. We need to put a gate in so the rangers can feed them. We need, what else is kind of the necessities? Because like I said, I want to get one up and running quite successfully. So we're going to do a little herbivore feeder here. And another one here. So it could be that they need more space, and I'm thinking that that could be one thing that's going to come up. But I am going to just put 2 in here because I don't want to overdo it or any of that sort of stuff. Okay. And then we need the power for this. So, just in the back here, we're going to have our power station. Take that to there. Okay, so at the minute we're still waiting for power on here. So it says it requires power, so this is just functioning up now. It's under construction. So the next issue to address is the Hammond Centre. So we need somewhere where we can actually build these dinosaurs. And so my plan is I'm going to have one enclosure where they're built, and then I'm going to have another one where we release them. Okay, so if we go to operations, expedition, fossil research, ranger, ACU, not that. Enclosures? Because I guess, can I not build a Hammond Centre? Yeah, there is, okay. Okay, so we're going to have the Hammond Centre here. So this is going to be just a small enclosure. I'm going to make it quite strong. But this is just going to be the small enclosure where the dinosaurs initially go once they have been created, and then we can have them taken over to the you know, by the ACU to where they're actually going. Okay, so this is going to be the initial enclosure. This is going to be where the dinosaurs get released. So the gate. You know, ultimately the rangers will need access into every pen, so I kind of want to get this along here. Okay, so hopefully they'll be able to get in there. And then the landscape.
When we have power problems, bad things tend to happen. I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure your buildings have the power they need?
And then the water. How do I get water put in? Why isn't this working? Pressing A to apply. Okay, it worked there. Okay. So I've put this completely the wrong way around. Of course, that's something that I do. So let's build another one the right way around. So this is turning to be quite an expensive project, but it just had to be done.
When I was younger,
Accept just whatever missions come through. Like I said, this is predominantly just going to be about basic reset.
This is where it starts. Get this part right, and then we can talk about the rest.
Okay, so we have one enclosure for them to be released. We have one enclosure for the Triceratops. Let's get another enclosure going here for a different breed of dinosaur. Okay, so this is going to be another herbivore, just so I can keep those together. We know it's pretty much guaranteed to be safe when they're together. So we're going to guess that this enclosure is going to be 2 water-based. So with that in mind, I'm just going to fill that in slightly. I'm then going to landscape a little bit more by adding in some trees here. And going up to enclosures, we need a feeder. Maybe 2. And we need a gate. Okay, so far this is kind of what I was going for. I'm quite happy with this. We've got 2 enclosures set up and we have, you know, a breeding centre too. So I'm quite happy with this layout. We then need to connect a path. So let's do that next. Okay, from there we need to think about power. So the pylons. The substation. Okay. So the Hammond Centre takes up a considerable amount of power. It appears that we're already in need of building another power centre. So I'm quite happy to just kind of keep them in this area. And just connecting that to the main power supply. So that's fine. Okay. So if all this has been done correctly, the park should nearly be ready to reopen. So we can breed the dinosaurs. We have a facility to store them. We have ways. Requires a path connection. I thought I'd done that. So we have ways for the dinosaurs to be seen. So all in all, this is going quite well, I believe. Requires power. Where's the power not coming from? Requires a path connection. I keep adding paths, this is bizarre. Where does the path need to be connected to? There? Let's just demolish this path and start again. Okay. So we can see the path goes to there, and then from there to... I did that wrong. From there to here. Sorry guys, the dogs. Okay, so... Why is this still saying there's no path connection? No path connection to what? Oh, there's another one here too. Okay, this is... Oh guys, this is a nightmare. Resetting this is actually so much harder than I thought it was going to be. So I think the connection that's missing is around here. Let's test this now. Okay, that's working. This is working. This is working. This is... Whew. Okay guys, we finally got there. And that every structure on this island is now working. So the next thing to do is I need an ACU unit. So they're going to be needed because we're going to have to move things around the island. Like I said, my plan was to have the dinosaurs in kind of a general place. We then bring the ACU in and they can move them to the kind of appropriate homes. So because they're going to be working in this area, let's have them connected from there. There's a storm coming in and something damaged. What's damaged? Okay, to deal with the damage, operations, ranger station. And of course, another curveball is as soon as we had this ready, as soon as we're about to reopen, there's the storm. Now the storms on this second island are an absolute nightmare. They happen roughly every half an hour of gameplay and they take a lot of kind of time to recover from. Dinosaurs often get out and it's just so many kind of issues that we're looking at with this. So let's get a substation near here. And then hopefully that'll be working. So, don't have the research centre yet, but we can live without that. We don't have an expedition centre or fossil centre, but we can live without any of them. We just have the basics. We have the ACU, which is ready. We have the Hammond Centre, which is ready. 2 enclosures for herbivore dinosaurs and the ranger team. So we need to send them out to fix whatever's going wrong here. I'm adding a second ranger team just because they can take a lot of work. So add a task. They've been repaired. They've been repaired. Does anything else need repairing? Okay, so with all that done, I believe we can hatch our first dinosaurs. And for me, there isn't any option. They have to be 2 Triceratops. Okay, so let me just check on the rangers, see how they're doing. Fixing gallery 4. And then it just says that there's an electrical issue. So I'm at the Hammond Centre, they seem fine. Here's fine and working. Everything seems fine. I'm confused as to where the electrical issue lies. Press X. Oh, here's where the electrical issue is. That's fine then, that's nothing to worry about. So let's reopen the park now we've got those dinosaurs in. Okay. So this is relatively good news. We have a reopened park and 2 dinosaurs almost ready to be released. Okay. So I feel like we've actually really achieved something in this video. I feel like we have rebuilt a more sustainable park. Like I said, the first one did have a lot of issues. There's still the storm issue to address, but I feel like in terms of, you know, the velociraptors and things that just kept escaping and just been in general a bit of a problem really, we have now achieved something. So here we have the dinosaurs. We have the ACU, add tasks. So what we're going to do now is we are going to have these tranquilized so we can then take them over to the primary enclosure. And is that a new guest? Oh great, we have guests again. So this is, you know, some really positive steps. Transport teams. We need to take this dinosaur over to its enclosure here. And this dinosaur's moving about a little bit, but we've got him now. We're going to have this dinosaur move to here. Okay, great. So we have some kind of form of functioning park now. So this is really good. I'm really quite happy about this. And now to the guests. So I guess we could do a little gift shop. I guess here would be a good space for a gift shop. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, and here the diners are landing in their new area. So for all this park, you know, I put a few hours into it. At least now I know that it's heading in a good place, that everything that's been done is now, you know, kind of functional and ready to keep progressing. I'm going back to the roots that I know, like I said, I feel like the velociraptors just really weren't the way to go. But if we check out this Triceratops, Comfort Forest, everything except social seems okay, but we are about to drop that second dinosaur, which is here. So now over to the gift shop. We are selling the lunchbox. We are selling that for $6. That's fine. Again, let's get some guest facilities going. The restroom. We'll get them a little restroom ready. So let's just check these dinosaurs. Okay, feeders.
Different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
So everything here seems fine. They're content. And then if we click on them and just click to the side, yeah, both of these Triceratops are happy. So guys, I feel like we've made some progress on this video. For all, you know, we've full on flatlined the game. We are bringing it back. I'm really happy with that. Like I said, I do think this park can just flourish now, knowing that we've set it up our way on our terms. And that is something I'm really, really excited for. I guess maybe a good place to leave this would be to maybe leave one of these dinosaurs, two of these in the progress have been created. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with this video and with this series. We've got the playlist on our channel now. That entire first island, you know, we played through that. That'll be on the playlist. And this second island, we saw it kind of been built up. We saw it reach a peak where it really wasn't functioning. And like today, we've torn that down and we are rectifying the situation. So again, thank you so much for following us playing this game. It means so much to us. Please like this video and comment below. Let me know some helpful hints and tips of how you manage this game. Like I said, you can see that I've had a few issues with this today. So if you could kind of give me help on how you would have progressed, that could be really helpful in the future. Like I said, my key issues with the velociraptors escaping and just the amount of storms that we get on this island as well. So if you could just let me know a little bit more about how you deal with that, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you love all things Nintendo as we do, we are celebrating the Mario 35th anniversary on the channel. We have some Pokemon DLC and so much of Animal Crossing content. You'd love it. So please like, comment and subscribe. JB and Millie.